Would you like to see my one-handed motorcycle controls? If you said no, that's too bad. Over here we've got the typical stunt setup with the 2 levers, but the only difference for mine is that I've got the clutch on the top, my shorty, and I've got my front brake. Ignore this, that's a mess. But what's unique is my throttle is on this left-hand side, and it rolls backwards because the cables are reversed. Now, for things like these switches, I've got custom switch houses made by Woodcraft Technologies, and so I've got my blinkers, my horn, and my brights. So whenever I'm rolling on, all I gotta do is reach over and use whichever one I need. And for foot controls, everything is the same. We've got the shifter, and we've got the rear brake. So no, my brakes are not integrated, but that is an option. Now, this lovely bike from factory does have a quick shifter, and so you could choose to use that quick shifter because it auto blips up, so you don't have to use the clutch to shift up, but you do need to use the clutch to shift down. And so you've probably seen on my other videos, if you haven't already, go look. I do use the clutch to rev match. Oh yeah, so when I go from a stop, most people have to use their clutch and then roll throttle in order to not stall their bike. But mine, I have my idle set up a little bit higher, to about 2.5, 2.7 or so. And so what that does is it lets me pull off of the clutch past the friction zone with 0 throttle input, and it pulls me to about 10 or 11 or 12 or 13 miles an hour depending on what I have it set at. Now, to set that, I use this little knob, not that one, I use this little knob down here to turn it up or down as I please, which is pretty cool. You have a lot of options. You've got thumb throttles, you've got half tube throttles, but I mean, my ignition switch and kill switch is still over here though, because that's really messy over there. There's clutter, there's a lot of stuff going on. But yeah. Also, look, she's pretty. Look at, behold, witness. Look at the new dual fan I put on by myself. Woohoo! You see it? I don't know if you can, but 2R6. Yeah. My girl. I love her so much. She gives me the happies. Thank you for listening. If you haven't already seen my stuff, there you go. But if you have, well, sorry, I had to sit through it again. Bye.